What?
Can we choose to make perception checks, like on their turn, or?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so we've got a room. So this is a big room in front of us here.
As far as you can see, yeah. The room behind you, just passive perception wise, does have like a desk and a dresser in it. Just a couple of wooden objects that are used for holding or sorting things.
Okay.
Not library-esque, but there's stuff in it. I kind of there's like a corner dresser and like a desk there. I drew them in pencil for me.
Makes sense.
We're fine. We're good.
Sweet.
We're happy. We're fine.
We're happy.
Rostin, what did you see in the library?
Just a room full of books.
Nothing out of the ordinary?
No, I did. I don't know if Lodell got that, but I wanted to be like, should we check out these rooms, and then have us agree, and then I walked into that one with the intention that she was going to walk into the watery one that we just came out of. Or somebody would, at least. I turned to the people next to me and said, should we check out the rooms?
Right.
Yeah, you and Zodell were like, yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Guess I'm going to.
Just let him snuggle and sleep, and he'll love
But
that.
you could feel free to be like, oh no,
Like
where's
little
Falconer at?
cheekbones.
And warm her after him or something too. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and just notice that Falconer's not around. Just because my very last action was
Good boy.
was sprinting right past Falconer and as I shooting spiders in the ass. So I'm gonna make my way past Magnus here.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1, 2,
It's a little bit loud.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's
you have
40 feet.
You have 30.
Oh, 35.
He has 35.
35,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, at that point, from where you're standing, you see, oh, that's his yellow cape. It's wrapped up in something. It's slimy and gross. You don't have visual on what it is yet, but you can see his backside, and the situation looks familiar.
Now, I've got cunning action, so I can do dash as a bonus action.
Oh, fuck yeah, because rogues.
Yep.
So yeah, you can dash up in there and then still use your action, yeah.
And then would two-handed combat technically work as well, or
You'd get
you
one attack.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Just use your bow.
Okay.
It is currently engaged, so you would get a sneak attack.
Oh, word. Let's do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll probably end up.
When you dash.
So dash doubles your movement.
But
As
it's an
as
action.
a rogue, he can dash as a bonus action. Everybody else has to use their action to dash. So if you dashed, you'd be done except for your bonus action.
All right, I'm gonna use
It's
my.
just regular movement, basically.
I'm gonna use my rapier.
Do it up.
Cut this guy.
Cut a bitch.
That is a 13.
13 hits.
Yes. That is
roll damage.
That is 1d8. That's 8 plus 3 is 11, and then I get to roll with I think it's 1d6 extra if I remember correctly with my.
Now that you're third level, I think you get 2d6, don't you? It's every 2 levels.
2d6. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Sneak attack damage. Every 2 levels, you get an additional d6 sneak attack damage.
Yeah, so we're at 11. And that's an additional, that's 18 damage.
As you peek around this corner, come sprinting in, sword coming out, and you just jam it into the side of this giant toad's body, and just streak past it as you're slicing its whole side open. That was a big fucking hit.
I'll probably end up over here when it's all said and done.
Wow.
All right, that's your turn. Giant spider A and B are dead. Giant crab A and B are dead. Magnus?
Come on.
He's finicky.
At least I didn't get hair on Boo. How did he get it through the
It's probably
This-
on both sides. of the
magic?
That's our pizza.
Pizza.
All right, I was rolling shitty. That redeemed it.
Yep, definitely. I'm probably gonna stroll in and see if there's anything.
Hey man, how are you? Not too bad. You?
You can stay a wolf for an hour,
Sure.
right?
It's only been like 30
minute?
seconds. Maybe.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Crazy,
It's only been
right?
like 3 or 4 rounds.
Yeah, I guess do each one of our actions count as an additional 6 seconds?
No.
No, each round is 6 seconds.
just paying for it.
Yeah, so we've been
Burst through the wall so
the
bad.
monster popped out 18 seconds ago.
Yeah,
Basically.
and we're just
We just lay waste.
Slaughtering them.
slaughter. Yeah.
No, that's good. Yeah, thanks, man. You as well.
Just laying waste.
He was a very handsome dude. I would have kissed his face.
Handsome dudes do that.
Man, he just like,
Where did you put the pizza?
Zodell took him.
Oh.
It's all over it. Food? What?
Just like a full-on grog, you're in the corner just like eating it as fast as you can.
Oh no. Yeah.
Okay. I am
said
going
those are
to
Yeah.
Okay.
5,
You know where they are, right?
10, kitty corner, 15, 20,
5, 10, 15, 20,
25, 30.
25, 30.
And then
At that point, you can see same kind of thing that Raridan saw, just like the golden cape and some fleshy colored gross sliminess touching it.
Are they both the same type of pizza?
No, one's meat lovers and one's barbecue chicken with pineapple.
Nice. Good choice.
And I'm going to cast Healing Word on Falconer.
Okay.
I think the top one's meat lovers.
You can feel free to like lay them both out on the oven there if you want, man.
You get 6 points of healing back to him.
Nice.
Falconer, six points of healing. Man, for like your armor class is so high, sometimes you just get so fucked.
I know, right?
I'm not even doing it intentionally. I've been trying to bully Zodell and I can't hit her for shit.
And then I,
Hey,
I shot
whoa.
at it. It can't hit it.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 7 plus 4. 7 plus
11.
5.
Well,
Yeah, 7 plus 5, so 12.
That hits. Oh.
Alright.
just pissed and like, probably. Oh.
So that would be 7 damage.
7 damage as the crossbow bolt sticks into the tongue of the creature that's wrapped around Falconer. Yeah, just bleeding terribly. Falconer's turn.
Oh man.
Great. So my hands are free, right?
Yeah, you're restrained, but you have 0 movement unless you choose to use your action to break free, but you have both hands free to attack.
No, I'm gonna take my longsword and try to stab this thing right in the throat, inside its mouth.
Yes.
Oh shit, yeah, okay, roll to attack.
That is a 13 to hit.
Lay waste.
That hits. These giant toads have a really shitty armor class. They're just like a bunch of hit points and no armor. 39 hit points.
2, so
11
7,
hit points.
plus I have Searing Smite, which is a 1d6 fire damage.
Oh.
3, so what did I roll? 7, 3, so 10 damage, and it catches on fire.
Dude, you didn't even need the fire damage. End it.
Oh yeah, no, right through the thing's mouth and out the top of the head.
And just hissing and sizzling as your searing blade. You
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, no, as the sword lights on fire and just
Yep, you stick it up in through the mouth as it's now trying to pull away from you and retract its tongue as you're holding it in place, and the searing, simmering, smoking blade comes up out through the slimy head, and it just... and everything goes limp around you. The tongue slides off your body. You look a little gross, but it's dead.
Hell yeah.
Imagine how I look.
You always look covered in gore. That encounter took longer than I thought it was going to.
I wanted to burst through that wall so bad.
All right.
I don't even think my shit could go through that wall.
I mean, you can make best efforts.
No, I'm in the library right now. I want to look for explosive books.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
My turn. Are we done?
Combat's over. Now everybody can just kind of do what they want.
Alright, just so everyone's aware, I don't have much time left, so when we get to a good point, I gotta go relatively soon.
Yep. We
I'm
can
gonna go look at all the books, and we should explore the rooms.
leave your character behind at Collins College until our next encounter or session, because it's
Right.
doing this on weeknights is not as advantageous. Like, it's already after 9 here.
Yeah.
Can we investigate the rooms? Look for
Yeah, you make an investigation check.
Me?
Yeah.
I just want to read the books right now, but I want other people to look for Farnsworth.
Yeah, you're in a room. Investigate. You're in a room full of books.
Go and check out some books.
6.
6. A lot of these books are in languages you don't speak. You're going from title to title, and you see one, and it's like basically the Bible's version of Numbers, where it's just like, here's a list of people and crops that lived 1,000 years ago, and that's like the first one you see in common. And then there's another language you don't speak, another language you don't speak, and then it's like, here's a list of all of the kings and queens that have ever presided ever since the 5 kingdoms. And then another book, and then another book. And you're not having a whole lot of luck finding anything in this particular room about what you're looking for. Seems like the common books that you've come across are mainly mentioning Alanoran local history.
What does everybody else find?
These side passages, are they just like alcoves?
Let's make some room.
Can you investigate the room with the water in it?
So the water has been generally spilling in this middle area, and from the rooms on this side. That's not a map page.
Alright, I'll go investigate that top door.
That one?
No, other one.
That one?
Yep.
Okay. 3 was. Okay, yeah. As you come into this area, in the center of the room is a rectangular set of shelves right here. I don't know if you can see them from where you are.
Yep.
But there's a stone pillar and then a shelf full of books, and then a stone pillar and then a shelf full of books. Stone pillar, shelf full of books, and it just goes around in a square rectangular prism up to the roof, the 10-foot high.
Is there any sign of the professor down there?
Make an investigation check.
21.
21. You notice that there's several books where the dust has been pulled out from where they are on the shelves. A few of them indicating runes, ancient languages. You go around the pillar, and it's kind of the same everywhere. It seems, though, that every book pulled out was put back in. Make a perception check.
Not one.
No, yeah. So you go around and you see there's been maybe like 18, 20 books that have been pulled out where the dust has been pulled away from the books, and then they've been replaced. Yeah, there's, based off your investigation check, there's not as much moisture in this room as there was in the previous rooms.
The floor here is not wet, right? It's just more back the other way.
Magnus, make a perception check. DC's real low on this one, don't worry.
14 plus stuff.
Yeah. Where you're standing, the water's coming out from underneath, or from that corridor pretty steadily.
Right. I'm gonna slowly start heading in there.
Slowly as in making a stealth check?
Sure.
Okay, roll stealth.
I'll say it. I'm checking down here.
Okay. Roston and Riordan are the only ones that hear you.
That would be
Zodell right there too?
stealth.
Sorry?
Isn't Zodell right there too?
Zodell, this is a whole separate room area. For where Magnus is, it's down, like, so Zodell, yeah, is a little ways away. What was your stealth?
18.
18? Where are you going?
I'm gonna.
In?
Yeah. And then I'll take another step.
In?
Do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
4.
So as you walk into the room, similar lights as to what Roston saw. These sort of motion-activated, glowing, magical orbs that are kind of on like torch sconces, but they're not torch light. Illuminate around you. You see bookshelves intermittently along the wall.
And the floor here is all wet.
You are standing in wet. And it seems to be trickling in and around your feet.
Lodell, can you check out the wet room where we killed the toad?
Sure. I check out the wet room where we killed the toad.
Alright? Make an investigation check. There's a desk, a dresser, a giant dead crab, a giant dead toad.
Oh, investigation?
Mhm.
3.
You open a desk drawer and some weird knife you've never seen before. It's really dull. You don't realize it's a letter opener. And
There's some stupid knife in here.
nobody ever sharpened this shit. You look in the dresser.
No wonder this is a nerd knife.
You look in the dresser and there's just like college professor robes hung up and not much else that you can see or find.
Are there more doors in the room I'm in? Or is that kind of just its own room?
Yeah, there are several passages out of, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passages out of this room.
Yeah, I'll maybe go out the one pointing towards Krista there.
And we're
yeah.
not in battle, right? So we're not. I'm done investigating my room full of books. I want to keep walking,
Yeah, where do you want to go?
at least up to the door where Magnus is in.
Okay, so you're joining Magnus. Are you stealthing?
No, I just want to be like out in the hallway yet. I haven't decided which door I'm going in.
Okay, you're in the hallway behind Magnus.
What's Brett's character's name again?
Riordan.
Riordan? Where we killed those spiders, is that more hallway?
Over here.
Or is that just a big room?
So this is a room here with where Zodell is. There's a little hallway here, and then there's a big room over here.
Nobody's
Have we explored?
nobody's really explored over here yet. And you're kind of well, you didn't do perception investigation. You moved away. You also moved out and around. The only person left in there is Arya in wolf form. You guys have no further details on that room at this moment.
Can I do a perception check while
Yeah,
I'm
do-
in
yeah.
wolf form?
So Arya is doing a perception check.
19.
Okay. So looking around with your keen wolf eyes, you are on the cusp of some stairs that lead upwards. And everything else here is walled off. The room has a sense of disuse or blockadedness, like maybe old sections of the catacombs were unstable and therefore concealed to keep for safety's sake.
Okay.
I want to yell at everybody. Has anyone found anything that looks like it leads to the professor? And then mumble that I hope we don't have to follow the water.
Not yet.
Everybody make an intelligence check.
Oh boy. 16.
Okay.
That one.
7.
13.
13.
Raston?
1 sec. I didn't realize I had to do the check as well. 17.
Oh darn. Zodel.
Everybody who rolled a 15 or higher.
Yes, 2 people.
You are walking in these dry areas where Magnus and where you guys first entered, there was this trickle of water. You're dealing with water-based coastal creatures that are in a place that they should not be.
Should we trace it? Trace the find
Working on it.
source of the water. I'm gonna try.
Probably
to find the source
your
of-
best bet.
I'm gonna find the source of the water.
Okay.
Try it. I'm gonna try it.
All right, make a perception check.
Did we decide where Arya is dry or not? I don't
Ari's in a very dry room.
16.
16, yeah. So there is some water seeping into this room that was coming out of this door. You get the sense it was more so coming through the rocks on the that side of the room.
So. Okay, sorry. Say that again, but just like.
So there's water trickling. When you guys came to this doorway,
Right.
water was trickling and puddling on the outside here.
Right.
This room is a lot more moist, but the water seems to be coming through the foundation of this wall and circling.
Source.
Can I still cool it? No. No. No.
You want a Kool-Aid man? You want a Kool-Aid man so bad.
I do so bad.
If there was ever a flavor of wall to pick that it would be harder to do it on, it would be this one.
Well, but.
Make an intelligence check.
I hope I get really low.
I'm gonna move over here.
Yes. 3.
I was gonna say, my
Yeah, you've dealt with a lot of like loose rock and rough and tumble walls in your day out in the Northlands.
Oh yeah.
This is a wall that shouldn't be fucked with.
As in.
You're scared to break it down.
Oh dang it.
Yeah.
Guess I'll.
my intelligence check was pretty high. Do I realize that the water is coming from the room that Magnus is in?
What was your intelligence check?
17.
17. Yeah, so everybody above 15, you get the sense of where the water's coming from, and it's coming from where Magnus is standing.
Oh shoot.
Okay, can I make a persuasion? Can I try to persuade everybody to follow the water with me? Because I'm scared of it. It's going this way. I think we should follow the water.
Falconer, make a perception check.
23.
Okay, so yeah, you hear this, and you can choose whether or not you want to turn back and go with them or go the direction you're going.
I'll keep going where I'm going.
God damn it, I don't have a map for this!
This is
Alright.
the weirdest catacombs ever.
You progress into a room that seems very unrefined, as if it's only just been chiseled out of the rock. And not very well done either. You get the sense that a lot of these scholars try and expand their catacombs for storage, but they're not stonemasons.
Oh.
You moving forward?
I'm moving forward
Okay. How far?
I convince it.
until I see something, I guess.
Okay. We'll say you move about this far. I'm gonna let somebody else take a turn. What are you doing, Raston?
Did I convince anyone else to follow me and Magnus into this white room?
Everybody else heard you. It's up to them whether or not they want to follow you.
I heard you, and I was a little trepidatious just because of Falconer going off on his own. So I'm just gonna kind of like.
You're kind of the only one that knows he's going off on his own too.
And I'm kind of like, I just want to make sure because I had to basically kill that toad in order to save his life. And so I was just like, now he's kind of going off gallivanting on his own again. Want to make sure he doesn't kill himself. I'm hanging back a little bit, but I agree with you. I think that's where we should be going.
Liddell, are you gonna come out of the room and join us in this?
So you've heard. All you have to do is go out and join up.
I'm just like staring at this. Walk around the wall. Like.
Yeah.
Stupid wall. I hate walls.
From where I'm standing, does it look like the hallway continues towards Xander?
It does.
And these are all bookshelves in front of me?
Correct. Same thing. They're just like there's a big stone end, and then there's a bookshelf here. Stone, a bookshelf, stone, a bookshelf.
And is that like a little like closet or something?
Ignore that.
Okay.
I've used a lot of these pages to make multiple different maps, so sometimes they line up different. I've labeled this one with the numbers specifically for this dungeon.
I want to join Magnus now and like follow the wall into the room with him.
Are you stealthing?
Magnus, do you want to stealth?
I was stealthing, so yeah, I'm gonna continue.
I'm gonna stealth along the wall with you.
Okay, roll stealth.
With you in the lead, if you'll have it.
Roll stealth check with disadvantage.
I'll head this way towards.
So you roll twice and take the lower number.
I think I poked it. Huh?
5 is the lower of the two.
Yeah, so as you come walking up to Magnus, are we stealthing? And you're just kind of like clang, cling, clang, cling, in your chain mail, stepping through the water, just like splish, splash, splish, splash.
9 more toads.
Like, I was. And just peer around the corner.
What are you guys whispering about?
Make a perception check.
18.
It's another corridor. 2 different 90-degree angle turns. It's a little drier down there.
Make myself up to that intersection.
Okay.
And then look around.
I'm
Alright.
with them. I'm following Magnus. I'm just following Magnus.
Just very loudly. Okay, so as you come up to that intersection, because I don't have a tiny strip of paper, that left-hand intersection is literally just like a 10-foot wall room and the whole 5-foot wall. Like if you walk in, there's room to walk here, everything else is a bookshelf.
I'll go into the room and investigate the books.
You go in to investigate the books?
And I don't care anybody, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Make an investigation check.
9.
9. It's kind of similar to the last room. A lot of the spines you can't read the languages. You do occasionally come across one in Dorvish, and it explains for about 47 chapters the best way to make a Dwarven hammer for mining. You find one in common.
My bag.
Okay. You straight up steal a book from Collins College.
Oh yeah.
You find another one in common, and it's like the best way to make a city guard's halberd for 47 chapters. Like these are,
He puts it there.
you're getting the sense that these are all like independent author books from a
This is the
fucking age.
self-help section.
Yeah, it's like a fucking age ago
How
where they
to-
were like some pretentious professor was like, "Oh, the Smiths don't know shit. This is how you make a thing."
If it seems at all useful in my brief scan, I throw it in my bag. I'll decide if I want to keep it later.
Okay. Make one more perception check.
Not 20, 22.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Nice.
You find 38 different books. Each one of them weighs a pound. You can add those to your backpack.
Okay.
If that's what you're picking up, those are all the ones in Dorvish in common, and this entire section seems to be filled with some professor's account on how to build or make or brew something better than someone else who is an actual professional at it.
It's like
You have 30.
Death Stranding on his way out.
You have 38 pounds of books in your backpack.
No, let me just grab like 2, and I'll make a stack of the rest.
Okay. You want me to actually go through 38 different types of books for you? Like, what are we doing here?
How to make a halberd. Book 1 of 38.
You take 2, put the rest back.
I don't want them anymore. Put it back. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going that way.
Why do
Okay.
we keep... It's...
Just everybody explore the room.
There's another hallway with several doors.
There's books and hallways. We get
The
it.
floor is still wet here.
The floor is dry where you are right now.
Okay. Can I see any signs of like if Farnsworth has come this way or not?
Make an investigation check.
16.
The dust in the corridor where you're currently looking down looks pretty undisturbed. Even like one of the glowing orbs kind of like has to flicker to turn on. The other one and then doesn't activate.
I want to look down this way.
Yeah, I want to go this way too.
Okay.
My rage is kind of wear off. I'm mostly
Yeah,
sad. 'cause of the Kool-Aid
your
thing.
rage is gone. Absolutely.
I'm mostly sad because of this Kool-Aid thing.
Perception?
Ooh.
I would like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Gosh.
Oh, I was just looking.
No burn.
Yep.
Nah!
And here we are.
Anyway,
at the
4.
Mouth of the Niagara.
Go behind them.
Hold on. Let me go to my
Wow.
Let me go to my second encounter.
Bam! 24.
Not
Can I
20,
roll
baby.
again?
Everybody, just remember, because I gotta get to where I'm going.
Wait, Tate, you rolled nat 20? Oh man, Corey rolled nat 20. Oh my gosh, look at this.
I got 17 plus 3.
Oh, plus 3.
Yeah, on initiative, nat 20s are kind of useless, which is unfortunate. It's just a 20 plus whatever your initiative bonus is, which is nice.
I have to pee. I want to find this damn professor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go pee.
No, we're finding him. I'm saying my dwarf has to pee.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Got it.
I got you.
Not on the books!
These books suck.
Zadell, initiative.
4.
The water on the floor makes me...
Oof. Magnus.
20.
Arya.
5.
Brutal. Riordan.
Man, getting
7.
a 5 would suck.
7. Falconer.
I just nod to you because I'm a wolf.
17
right
is
now.
better. Roston. Oh, I
Make
realized.
The eyes.
I realized what it was fucking doing.
What? Huh? Hmm?
That's why whose initiative was fucked up last time? Was it yours? You were a 10 and I had you at a 7.
Oh yeah.
This is a fucked up thing. If I'm still in the initiative input and I scroll,
It
it
goes
lowers your initiative instead of scrolling the screen.
that hurts.
I have to click on the next one before it doesn't do that. That's why you got fucked up last time, because Falconer 17, right, Falconer?
Yep.
Yeah, and then I input that, went to scroll, and all of a sudden you were at 14.
Oof.
Roston.
20.
Nice.
You don't have an initiative bonus.
No.
Wait, you do? Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Based on your dexterity.
Oh man, you guys are fucking lucky as shit. I rolled garbage on initiative.
Not garbage enough.
Garbage meets garbage.
All right. So currently,
Oh my gosh, you guys are all over. Ah.
currently the only ones who can see this are Zodell and Arya.
This. No. Oh my god. I have my shield and scimitar out. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have had enough time to
Yeah.
change your stuff.
I took my shield out when I was contemplating running at the wall, but I was like, I wanted to do it so. You know what? I'm gonna come back. I will. Oh my god, this. No.
You know, I
Couple of
spent a
those,
week
couple of
building a
crabs.
monster that you guys haven't even got to yet. I'm so excited for you to see. Arya and Zodel make a perception check.
Oh my god.
12.
10.
Okay. You see a bunch of large creatures in the room.
Wonderful.
And you know what? You see there's been some calamity to the structure of this catacomb. For those of you who are in person can see the small rock pile where the wall of this given chamber has broken apart and fallen in, and there's just water table level water seeping through, and these creatures following it and feeling the shift in the earth and the access to air have been crawling out of.
Even the spiders? Or were those just...
Those were just spiders. They were giant spiders. They found their own way in. So, why there was only,
They did their teleport thing.
there was only 2 of them.
Phase spiders.
What? I was joking. They can do that? Oh my god.
There
No.
are
Not
teleporting
these
spiders, yeah.
particular spiders,
Oh
but certain
my
spiders.
goodness. No.
Magnus.
Okay, well, I can tell that he hasn't gone this way. I'm gonna
Don't.
turn around and probably start heading down that corridor. I'll yell back behind me, like, I don't think he's been this way.
So kitty corner for 5. Kitty corner for 5, yep.
And then I'll-
10, 15, 20. At that point, even you, with the magical lights that are glowing in this room, can see one of the toads and one of the crabs in that room.
Right, and then I'll yell
That's at
back,
20.
We got more toads!
Yep. And yeah, Boston.
Okay.
I guess
5, 10,
I
15,
will-
20.
Yeah,
How
that's
much
it.
movement do you have?
Magnus' turn
I
30.
can move 2 more spaces. And then I'm going to...
Now you can see 2 toads and 1
He
crab.
is
He can see this one, and this one. Not my dice!
Oh, wait.
Gracias, senor.
And I'm 30 feet, 10, 20.
Let's move.
I will Sacred Flame that toad in front of me, and then follow up with a crossbow shot.
What's the DC?
DC is
Pretty sure it's like 12, right?
succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Oh yeah, 12.
I rolled a 9. What's the damage?
Is a D8 radiant damage, so that's 2 radiant damage. And
Yep.
I completely whiff with a 4 on my crossbow.
So you radiant flame, and flame, there's just too much slime as it hisses and sizzles. It doesn't seem to have done as much damage as you had hoped. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Roston!
I'm moving close to them as I can.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If you want to spend your action to dash, you can double your movement. You won't have anything left to do.
Well, you can bonus
I
action.
my crossbow as I was moving. Can I do that? I have a
forward, then?
crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have a light crossbow. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm shooting the crossbow at him.
perfect.
One of them. Whatever.
Probably this one.
Fire away.
Roll to hit.
I gotta figure out how to use my crossbow.
If it's equipped, it should be the same as your knuckles. You just click the plus whatever to hit, and then the piercing damage
Yeah,
after the
so
fact.
if you want to roll,
Well,
you
this is
can
not it.
click that.
How do I equip it?
It's not.
Oh,
When you hit.
if you go in your inventory, there should be a little box next to it.
There
You
we go.
can
I
click.
found it. Alright.
Yeah.
Hit. 22.
That hits. Yeah, roll down. You're aiming at this toad.
Sure, I don't care. 12. Crit. It says
Yep.
crit.
12 damage. Yeah. So as you come down the corridor, 25 feet, you pull this light crossbow off your back, because for you a light crossbow is big. Like a heavy crossbow you wouldn't be able to wield as a dwarf. Well, maybe. It would be way too big. What was the damage?
12.
Well, and I rolled a nat 20 for the to hit, so it's
Oh shit. Okay, so what did you roll for the dice?
well. So my 2 hit was a nat 20 plus 2, so 22.
Yep.
And then I rolled 5 plus 7, so 12. It says crit. I don't know.
So the dice. So on a crit, the dice you roll double. So
I'm
you
pretty
would
sure
have done.
on the website it does it automatically.
No,
I
so you rolled a,
5 and a 7,
a-
so 12. 12
a
total.
5 plus a 7.
12 total. It's
Does
2d8.
it crit automatically? on
It
the
does
website?
if you roll the nat 20 using the like plus whatever on the website.
Okay.
Then it auto doubles the damage die you use for that.
It didn't auto double. It just rolled 2.
Yeah, it rolled-
because
it
it said
rolled
Yeah.
2 d8 and it rolled 2 d8s.
Okay,
12.
gotcha. Okay, yeah. So 12 damage. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that it does 2 dice. I prefer the OG way where it's like the 1 dice doubled then plus the modifier. But I digress. Okay, yeah, so you come with your stumpy little legs splashing through the water and your big gauntlets out, you're like, ah, thunk, and you shoot a crossbow bolt and it strikes this big toad in the torso and it starts bleeding pretty heavily. Falconer.
Does this tunnel just keep going? Or is it like...
Make a perception check.
Hello.
17. As you look down, you have dim light vision, right?
Dark vision, yep.
Dark, yeah. So as you kind of step up a little bit and look down the tunnel, you kind of guess that this is more of a new excavation by untrained college people. It looks like it goes for a ways, but there's not a lot down there.
Okay, there's no sign of any kind of...
There's no bookshelves.
movement.
There's no bookshelves, no movement, no moisture. It's just kind of this dry, new hewn cavern by untrained hands.
Alright, then I will turn around and go back from the way I came.
Okay, you're gonna
5, 10,
15, 20, 25,
30.
30. Are you gonna dash, double movement? Actually, from where
There's something that goes up too, right?
Oh my goodness.
there were
Keeps going, or...
there were stairs over here that Arya discovered.
Yep. Now, in that room I just came back into, does it keep going, like towards Corey there? Or it's just, that's it, that's all the room that there is?
I mean, it keeps going, but it's...
Stop making me needing to pull out new map shit.
Okay, if I don't, I'll start heading back towards there.
Yeah, it's a large underground library. Where you're at, you're as dry as you can be. The moisture was the clue. The moisture was the clue.
I'm just looking around.
I know. There's lots of shit. There's lots of shit to find, to be sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? No, I'll dash back then.
Okay. 5, 10,
Nothing
15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Nope,
no,
just
30.
30.
Yeah, okay. That's as far as you can get on a full dash.
Okay.
All right. Five, 10, and it's gonna bite at Magnus. What's your armor class? 12 plus 4 is 16 to hit. 1d10 plus 2. You take 4 piercing damage. And fuck me, only 1 poison damage. For a total of 3. And you are restrained. This toad. 5,
The blue back.
10, 15,
Oh, wait, that
20,
was the other crap.
25,
South American blueback.
30. Arya and Zodell, I need you both to make a perception check.
Please.
Yes! What?
22.
10.
10?
22.
Zodell. This is why I had timer set. I'm sorry, guys. Zodell, you see the limp old gray hand being slowly slurped into this toad's mouth, and a old book falls from its grasp and lands on the floor there in the wet.
Mumble and remember Zelda. That's a friend. Dang it!
Raridan's turn.
I hear all the.
Those are his old
ruffle.
hands too. I could tell.
I hear all this tomfoolery,
Oh.
and I yeet.
5, 10, 15, 20,
25.
25, 30,
35.
30.
Well, I mean, can you
35 there? Yeah, you could short bow from there. You could now see both of those
Oh, but
creatures.
you can bonus action as wait.
Or bonus action to dash and get up close and personal.
I think it's a little bit too soon to do that.
Well, that frog just went, so it's not gonna go again.
Ah, fuck me, I keep missing these fucking things. Toads can leap 20 feet too, I keep fucking up. So much to remember as a DM, oh my god. There's so much shit. They have to remember one character. You have to remember all the shit. Motherfuck. Sorry, go on.
I'm gonna shoot it. Yep.
I'd shoot it up. Yeah.
Short bow?
Shrabo.
To this toad here.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta pick your target before you roll, for sure.
Right. That was the assumption right out of the gates. I was gonna do
Hit attack. Oh, yeah.
18. 18.
That fucking hits, bro. Roll damage.
7.
7 damage. So as you come into the hallway, Arya's wolf form is just below you. You shoot right across the top of her head, almost through her ears. And you take this thing right in its toady shoulder. What was the damage again?
7.
I'm trying to get better about punching in the damage before I start describing. That's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This crab actually backs up
Oh.
to there, where the massive cracks in the wall are. This crab kind of scuttles. 15, 20, 25, and it is going to
Come at me,
take...
bro.
Okay, it's going to take
I
a...
didn't say that because I'm a wolf.
How
I
was
just
it?
snarl at
It's
it.
going to take a claw attack at Arya.
Oh.
Because what the hell, she's still at full health. Nat fucking 1.
Ooh.
So as this
That does not hit.
crab comes in and your wolf sense is kind of just like and ducks under it like come at me, bro.
Oh, okay.
It is now your turn.
Sweet, I'm gonna bite its face off.
Shouldn't a nat 1 just meant like it would have like fallen on?
Yeah, you know what? You're right,
Fallen
Brett.
on
Thank
its
you.
face.
No, I appreciate that. So as it snips at Arya, I am a huge supporter of nat 1s mean bad shit happens.
Yeah, like it sniped its dick off or something.
So
Yeah.
as this creature, well, that's like if it rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
like
you
Corey
really
did
know.
in his crossbow broke,
Right.
or Magnus did. This crab lunges.
Stop using my crossbow.
It takes an action to restring. Because it's not like it broke. It's like it
Do you
came
think?
off.
Do you think he did it during when action was done before? Like he's done it since then. I mean, I had time to take my shield out.
You
This is
had
new
used
initiative.
a crossbow bolt, hadn't you? You shot at this toad before it came at you. Okay,
Well,
so
not that it hit.
It didn't hit at all, no.
Like, oh, that's why it didn't hit.
Okay.
It just fell right out. Oh.
as this crab lunges at Arya's wolf form, it actually embeds its claw in the wall. The wall is restrained, and the crab has to use its next action to disengage from piercing the stone. Remind me, crab B, claw stuck in wall. Arya, your
Not
turn.
unless I bite its arm off.
I mean, you can make best efforts for sure.
That is a 23.
23 fucking hits. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't even need to roll advantage on
That would almost hit Vecna.
Actually, I'm gonna roll advantage just in case.
Yeah, you might get a nat 20.
Washa. Nope.
Okay, so you hit. Roll damage.
Six, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh, crabby.
If the target is a creature, it must roll a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
19. That was a nat 19. That didn't even include my +2 dex. So, Del. Presuming your turn's done. Arya's turn's done.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Yeah. Okay.
I can only
With
attack once.
my scimitar, do you think you said there was like a space in between its top and bottom shell?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you look
Do
at
you think I could try and like pry it?
So,
open?
that is a called shot. So, if you want a specific attack point,
Right.
it's a called shot. So, you
Right.
could roll it with disadvantage.
Worth it.
Okay?
Okay.
Not worth it. That was my first one. I could always get worse. That should be my motto. Always get worse. Anyway.
Yeah, nine,
Not with those
nine
numbers.
does not hit. So as you take your scimitar and try and jab it into the side of this creature, same thing. They're just very domed and slippery. It's like trying to stab a knife through a plate. It just scrapes off and it leaves like a scar, but only on the unfeeling carapace of the creature. Giant spider.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. Those were supposed to be in this encounter, but
Oh.
I'm trying to hurry this up. Where did it take? Is he pooping?
Probably.
Probably.
Oh shoot! Hold on. Bonus action. I'm gonna rage.
You can rage. Magnus, you are restrained.
Yes, I am restrained. I am going to stay restrained.
Fix your
I
crossbow.
am going to.
I'm going to start putting blame on you guys too if you don't remember what stuff is happening to you. I have a lot more to remember.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't remember your crossbow has been restrung in the future, I'm going to make you do shit with disadvantage. Okay. I need help. I just need all the help I can get. There's so much to remember.
I am
Great.
going to leave my crossbow at my side and pull out my rapier and see if I can do the same thing to this toad as
Rape that toad.
Ryerton did. Or, I mean, as Falconer did. Good God! No, that's 2 plus stuff is 5.
So as you're constrained by this tongue and you take a slash, it kind of you like aim for one of the big toad's eyes right as it does one of those really weird frog swallowing moments, and its eyes kind of like help push down its throat, and you just go right past. All you get on your sword is just slime.
Love how specific that was.
Thank you. You've seen frog swallow, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
shake
just-
their eyes and they just.
Yeah, it did one of those. Come on.
I just don't know if
Description.
I've ever actively spent brain energy thinking about that before.
Unfortunately, I have.
The
You would make
describing piece was like, okay, I know what you mean. I just have never given that an active
Brett,
thought.
you and I, you give me very like Matt Mercer, Liam O'Brien, like DM vibes, right? Like if he was to DM a one shot, very Liam O'Brien.
Is it
Yeah.
Raston's turn?
If Magnus' turn is done.
Can I see the hand in the other frog?
Oh yeah.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. 19 and 9. 11.
11, you are just being like constantly turned and thrashed around by this gross, slimy tongue. You don't see much other than that.
Okay.
Rustin!
Can't hear you, man.
We can't hear you. You are muted. No, can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. No, nothing.
Weird.
And you're ugly and stupid. Still can't hear you, so I don't know if you heard me or not.
I mean, maybe.
I'll
it's
never
us.
ever say this again, but you are the most gloriously beautiful bastard of all life. Still can't hear you.
But you can hear us. Oh wait, no. The volume just seems to be really, really low. Why did it go down?
Hello?
The volume is just really low.
It's
No,
got really,
we
really
can't. We can barely hear you.
Alright, I'm doing a action. What's the frogs? What are the frogs at right now?
You are 10 feet away from a giant toad that is currently trying to eat Magnus.
And is it damaged?
That is giant
Yeah, because you
toad.
shot it in the head with a
Yep.
crossbow.
shot it once.
Yep, with your broken crossbow. It's
I shot the
No.
crossbow at him.
Rostin shot it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. Thank you.
12 damage.
There's so many things to remember, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been wounded.
Alright, do I have to decide on a special action before I do my normal action?
Like if you want to use your thing.
No, not that.
You got to use it once before the end of the night. Come on.
Well, I was going to use it on the next one, but I have a special action where I can take an additional action on my turn. I want to know if...
Oh, with your fighter skills.
Action surge.
Action surge. I want to know if I have to say that I'm using it before I attack.
No, so action surge, you can take an action, like attack, and then be like, you know what, I'm gonna... So how Taliesin, who plays Percy, says it, he says, you know what, I'm gonna burn an action surge, Jesus. And then he just does 2 turns back to back.
Okay, so attack the thing that's attacking Magnus. Run up to him, punch him twice.
Okay?
So we got first roll to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits. 21?
21, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that hits.
Second one is 11.
On Giant Toad, the armor class is 11, so that just hits.
Alright.
So both attacks hit.
9 and 5.
9 and 5, so 14 points of piercing damage as you come running up behind this restrained Magnus and just fucking 1-2 punch this giant toad that has him in its mouth. What was the total damage again? It was a 9 and a 5, 14?
Yeah.
I'm using my action surge to do it again.
Oh.
Okay. Can you please show them what your things do?
Can I do it on the next toad? There's like 3 more toads left, isn't there?
There's 1 crab and
Crab.
1 toad, and there's
Crab.
6 of you. Or sorry, 2 crabs, 1 toad. Okay. I'm just gonna be sad if you don't get to show off your shit, because a round goes really fast.
Do I get? Oh, I still have more movement, right?
Yeah. So an action surge, you get a whole second turn. Action, bonus action, and movement.
All right, we'll just do it on the guy I'm at. Fuck it.
Okay.
I got to equip it, or I don't remember how this works.
The charges are loaded.
Yeah, but there's no spot for me to click it in my thing. I just don't know how it works to roll it.
No, so you'd have to check the item. I know it's custom building shit on D&D Beyond is such a hit and miss. So what does your tech do? I can also look it up if you'd like.
I don't know where it says.
I have kept my tech page or my homebrew page open for this occurrence. Alright, if you're using 1 charge, it's 1d6 plus 6.
Wow.
And if I'm going for the kill shot, and I have 2 charges in each of my gauntlets, right?
Correct.
Alright, so I'm going to use 2 charges, one in my right arm. So I'm going to punch him once with my left hand, and then 2 just regular punch left hand, and then the 2 charges with my right.
Okay, so roll to hit with your left hand punch.
I don't know, shit, 10 only. So
Ten-
missed that one.
10 doesn't hit. So roll your follow up.
Well, so is it the same? Or is it a different hit?
It's a different hit for each end. Yep.
No, but like for the gauntlets, is that a different hit than my regular melee attack?
It's just a
Nope.
straight 20.
Yep. So it's a regular roll with your knuckles. There's only issues if you roll really low. 16. Okay, so that hits. So now roll your regular knuckle damage.
4. Oh,
Four.
I get that and the explosion. Okay.
Yep. So 4 damage to the creature.
6.
Sorry, 6 damage to the creature
Just from the punch.
from one punch, and then 2 charges of your tech.
Yeah.
So you do 2d6.
11.
11 plus 12. It's 23 fire damage. As you guys, everybody that's within range, sees this dwarf come running forward, punch, do a swipe across the top of his one bracer, and as he hits with the second blow, these 2 canisters come jettisoning out of the gauntlet, and these triangular flaps of shield also fold up at various angles to create a concave directional cone/shield as he just detonates this toad. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
22.
you're good. So as this happens, Rustin comes in and just this toad basically atomizes as its entire body is just explosively sprayed across the room and just
awesome.
chunks and viscera. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, explosives! Holy fuck! Oh, sorry.
Oh, he's got. He lets it happen.
Just
This
covered in
this
toad.
toad, you managed to roll to safety, as that toad is turned into just guts and viscera across the entire scope of the room.
Magnus is like, I've been living in the Stone Age.
Can I read them what your gauntlets do?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wild.
Do you want to tell them what they're called?
Sure, so my gauntlets, left and right respectively, are called Anti and Glory Dory. The gauntlets are called Dories because I use them to normally bash down doors.
So he has...
And it's Anti and then Glory, spelled B-L-O-W-R-I-E, like blow something up.
Nice.
Nice.
So
That's
normally,
awesome.
normally in like I
Glory and glory.
Glory when I or Anti when I fucking blow shit up with them.
Handcrafted gauntlets created by Rostin, composed of 2 halves, one that encloses the hand leaving openings for Rostin's knuckle spikes, and the portion that covers the forearms and clips the 2 portions together. The initial design is rough and looks crude/brutal, but when activated, as function is revealed below, is remarkably smooth and formidable in its activation. The gauntlets add +2 to the wearer's AC and grants tremor sense. The gauntlets can be activated during an unarmed attack to detonate the tech, T-E-K, charges stored within the gauntlet. In their early iterations, each gauntlet has 2 tech charges. We've changed this a little bit. Initially, it was 1 lethal, 1 non-lethal. So like one could have been like a flashbang or a smoke bomb. The lethal tech deployment requires physical contact with the target and can be utilized during an unarmed attack even when the attack does not beat the target's AC. On a failed unarmed attack roll, the target must succeed a dex saving throw, difficulty or a DC of 12, or physical contact is made and the tech can be deployed after the fact. When the gauntlets deploy a tech charge, the mechanism also deploys triangular plates from the upper portion, creating a circular concave shield to protect the wearer and also focus the blast. On an attack roll of 1 to 5, where a tech charge is being utilized, the shield mechanism is compromised and fails to deploy, and the wielder also suffers the effect from the tech. And so, like, if he rolled a 1 to 5 but still managed to deploy tech, the shields wouldn't deploy. He would have taken the same explosive damage. It takes an action to repair a compromised shield. Roll a 1d20, DC of 10. Rolling a 1 to 3 on a repair action causes the compromised mechanism to break, and it must be repaired during a short or long rest. The gauntlets also have siege capability when using a tech detonation, dealing double damage to objects and structures.
Shit. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it was very Percy-esque when we were designing it. Because it was just like, yeah, man, if you roll shitty and you've decided you're using a tech blast, all of that explosive damage that he just did could have been back on himself.
23 damage. Yeah.
So yeah, that toad's fucking dead, bruh. He is in pieces.
Who's next?
Falconer.
Sweet. Walk me up to the
Keep eating?
entrance of this room you're all in.
5. Yeah.
6. You got 30 or 35?
I got 30.
Okay. You want to dash or you want to stay there?
If he had gone,
Oh, that's 1 square. I counted this as 2.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh my god, I know paper maps. So if he goes there, then he'll have visual sight on both of those creatures.
Where's that third one? Is it in line with those other two?
Not from where you are. This one is kind of trying to squeeze itself back through the hole in the rock wall that has been made.
Okay. Can I try a bonus action to flip my quarterstaff for my javelin?
Yeah, make a dexterity check.
Nat 20.
Hey.
Yeah, you easily slide the staff back up into your back belt and pull out your javelin of lightning.
Well, I suppose since those two crabs are in a row there? Or a frog and a crab?
It's a crab first, and then a giant toad after. You would only be able to target one. It just does additional lightning damage. Yeah.
But the other one is in the flight path, right?
Yep.
Yep. So
We'll go with
that's
yep.
what we're gonna do.
Send it.
Alright. Okay. Try this baby out.
Take her for a test drive.
What's the command word? I don't think we discussed that.
Hold on, I'm looking it up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Because I just haven't thrown you yet. Thank you.
What?
Michael Bubble would be proud.
Bubble?
Javelin of Lightning. This javelin is a magic weapon. When you hurl it at and speak its command word. So Sven would have told you the command word. What would you like it to be? Shazam? Did he say Shazam? Did you say
He said
Shazam?
it at the same time.
Dude, same time. Give me a Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. We both said it. And I was like, wait, what did you say?
Man, what are the chances of that?
I mean, nerd bros, man. Nerd bros, for sure. When you hurl it and speak its command word, it transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 feet wide that extends out from you to a target within 120 feet. Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target may, you're right, you could throw it in the line.
Wait, each creature?
That's why I was wondering
So all
if
of
the
us
third one
too?
was in line too, because then I would just zap them all.
Oh,
Oh, it does say
Each creature.
each creature, not each hostile creature. So you would...
Do it.
You would hit Zodel and Arya if you try and hit both creatures. Or
Worth
both
it.
both enemies.
Do it.
Did you say worth it?
He did. Awesome.
I got
Okay.
37 health.
Do
Right
it. Arya and Zodel make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated, am I?
Nope.
Wonderful.
Wow.
I get advantage.
Not one.
Oh no.
Yes.
15.
20.
Oh yeah, dex save 20.
Because I get advantage.
Okay. Falconer, roll 4d6 lightning damage.
Jesus. 1.
Question, if
4.
For a druid, if the damage goes below, does it
14.
count
14.
as your original health?
I believe so.
Yep.
Oh.
No. So when you're in a shape, it reduces your
Yeah,
wolf's.
it goes all the wolf hit points, but it was more than the wolf's hit points. Then it's
Yeah, it
Then-
goes into
then it
my
bleeds
own.
over,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering if it gets absorbed into the rest of it, or if it, like...
No.
Yeah. Okay.
What did you roll, Falconer?
14 altogether.
14 damage. Okay, you rolled a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
You take 14 lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Zodel, you rolled 20. You take 7 lightning damage. The crab.
Worth it.
Oh, nat 1 takes 14 lightning damage.
This guy's got 2 nat 1s in a row.
The book.
Doesn't even matter how much health
If Farnsworth
crab
wasn't
has
dead, he's
left
dead.
because 14 would have killed
Shocked
a
him
fully
back to
health
life.
one.
Farnsworth.
It's
Oh.
alive!
Go to heaven!
Where's that last fucking toad? 14 lightning damage as it
Plus he
courses.
gets a 1d6 plus 2 on the hit.
Right, so you were aiming at the farthest one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so roll the piercing damage.
Yeah, so that is another 5 piercing damage.
Nice.
Oh my god.
As the javelin, you hurl it, turns into a bolt of lightning through Zodel, through Arya, who are now just quivering and shaking.
Worth
It totally passes through the crab that just... It was a crab, right?
Yeah, it was a crab
Yeah,
that was...
that just like totally goes limp and brain dead. Its eye stalks just falling off to the side and spears itself into that toad. It's not looking real great.
It's not looking too hot.
I saw a picture of like all the SpongeBob characters were like playing D&D, and Mr. Crab was like the wizard. He had like 2 little wizard hats on top of his
Nice.
eyeballs.
Why can't we see tape?
I'm
I'm
just...
cooking.
Oh, okay. We're almost done, buddy. I promise. This wasn't supposed to take this long.
It never
I knew
is.
it was gonna take this.
Well, everybody was supposed to be here at 5:30. Everybody just misconstrued my text messages.
Sorry.
I was saying in the car.
Okay, Falconer. I mean, you still have moved. No, wait. You moved up to there
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
through. Okay, so that's your turn.
That's my turn.
This giant toad turns
Oh, hell no.
10, 15, 20, and is starting to chase the crab out through the back hole of the room. That crab is going to slips out through the wall and is no longer visible. Riordan.
I am going to chase after this fucking... Hold on.
Holding up.
Such zeal.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase after... So we got this book just still hanging out here. Yeah, I'm gonna chase after this this toad and go
5, 10, 15, just like
yeah
20, 25, 30, 35. Then are you gonna...
what am I gonna do here?
Fucking combat takes so long.
I'm gonna go scimitar and dash. I'm gonna do it now
So
because he's
both-
disengaged and running. Is that an attack of opportunity?
Who the toad?
Frog.
The toad
No,
wasn't.
toad.
I guess that he wasn't quite close enough to
no,
us,
no.
right?
He
Yeah.
wasn't in melee attack with anybody.
Okay.
The crab was.
Right.
But you can use as a bonus action dash and then attack once.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
If the frog doesn't know that you're coming up behind
Sneak
it,
attack?
then it would be a sneak attack.
Ooh.
But
Hold on.
that's entirely up to Shay.
It literally has no perception stats. So I'm going to say its back is to you, it's running, it doesn't notice you're there.
Great. Wonderful.
So, sneak attack?
I'll give you sneak attack
Okay.
on that, yeah.
Aw, heck yeah.
It has literally no perception.
Yeah, I mean, its eyes are just fixed forward. What do
Yeah.
you
So if its back's to you, then yeah, you have sneak attack.
Alright.
Are you going to get another fucking final kill? Jesus Christ.
11.
Yeah,
Aw.
Yeah, buddy.
Its armor class is 11.
Let's go!
Yeah, go roll damage plus sneak attack damage.
Alright, so this is. Oh man, okay, so this is just gonna be damage. I'll go here. So it's 6 damage. Plus and then.
What are you using?
2d6
Plus 2d6s.
for sneak attack.
Plus another 11.
11.
You only need 11. How do you want to finish this?
So I'm gonna go. So my dash actually was I'm gonna 300 leap this guy
Nice.
and just like with my scimitar, just like stabbing it, turning it in, and just going straight from the neck down the spine, and
Oh
as I
my
drag
God.
myself back,
Nice.
just gutting it like a frog should be in half,
Dude,
revealing.
and your
Hopefully,
Revealing
your
Professor
with so with your scimitar is your
Farnsworth
viper's vellum. So as you come down like a dragon tooth, cutting through the flesh of the creature, the blade almost pulses with the light because it's a magical weapon.
Oh, yeah.
As the toxin in the giant toad's body almost feeds it for a second, and you just rend through the whole back of this. You can feel your blade cutting through the finer, thin bones of this toad's rib cage, and it tries to, even as a last-ditch effort, stick its tongue out to just like help drag itself further along, and it just ends up in this elongated, twitching tongue mess on the floor.
Yes.
Dude, how many fucking finishers have you had now? Jesus Christ!
Like 4.
Thank you. Yeah.
boy. One of them we weren't even here for. Come on.
Yeah,
It's
you
true,
literally got a finisher when you weren't here. He just put a toy behind your bag. He's having fun.
Zordell is hard.
All right. That ends combat. What are you guys doing?
I want to run you check out this body.
Just let me pee first.
Okay.
I've been holding it real bad.
That's
This
right.
girl.
Farnsworth was alive, and then he got like cut in half from that.
He was in the toad's stomach.
Guys,
Now
I'm
he's
still here. Guys, I'm
Had to be done.
That's why I had to go spine. You know, you had
Worth
to
it.
keep it. Just like
Worth it.
killed the guy too. Fucking worth it though.
It's cheap to try that javelin. That was fun.
Dude,
That was
nice.
amazing.
That's awesome, man.
Real dope. Real dope. Luckily, we got a book now. We got a person. They didn't escape through the crack in the wall. Maybe. Hopefully, he's not dead.
He's probably dead.
He's missing a hand.
What?
This is very
What do you
gritty.
mean?
Farnsworth is missing a hand.
I think he said his hand was just sticking.
His hand was
out of
sticking
the-
out. He was
Oh, I thought
inside of
it.
the book.
I thought it like flopped to the
Oh
floor.
no,
with
no!
the
It was
book.
the book that it was holding. Fell out. Yeah, I think Farnsworth's dead.
Do you guys know when your next session is?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
What are we doing?
I want to check out if the body is still,
Probably next.
kicking. I guess.
Sun.
So you're the only one that saw the hand.
Yeah,
Let's
so I
go
want to
into that
run
one
over.
toad.
Like
I'm
the-
worried.
Okay, so
What
you
day
run
is
over
that?
to the toad.
Oh, yeah.
Or something?
Yeah, something like that.
What happened?
No, I was just asking. Never mind. What's about the body? Is he there?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, not the first.
I'm
Oh,
gonna pick
boy.
up the book.
Investigation check?
Yep.
Okay.
I will.
Oh,
8. It's dead.
It's a dead creature. It's covered in slime. Like as you start to move the body, your fingers start to tingle. There is a poisonous element to this creature.
Oh, come on.
You pry its mouth open, and you don't see anything. You're reaching inside the
Yeah.
body?
Oh
You don't
yeah.
have to. You just like.
Well, I mean, yeah. There's a giant
Make-
hole in the top. Can I just like?
You're going to look through the top back
I
hole?
want to find this.
Yeah,
thing.
make an investigation check. If you're doing something other than looking in its mouth, you get a fresh investigation
Can
check.
I assist on that roll?
Sure.
So Dell,
Investigate through the back hole of the creature with advantage.
Okay, so I get advantage.
If he's assisting you, then you get advantage on the investigation check.
Wonderful. 14.
14. You reach through the creature and your arm is tingling. The same thing. It's poisonous in some fashion. You feel the scraping of like the rib and spine bones across your arm. You kind of move some larger, heftier, gross ass viscous organs out of the way.
You are the killer. I have to do this.
Yeah. You feel like a large sack, and you kind of get the sense that this is probably a larger portion of the stomach digestive system. You force your fingers through it. It is not a comfortable experience.
I'm staring at you. I'm staring daggers.
I don't know what you're doing. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
I didn't see shit, and you're just running over and putting your fucking arms and bodies.
Yeah. 21.
21. Okay. You managed to muscle it back down. Like, this is one of the grossest experiences you've ever had in your life. Plus the fact that your hand and skin are like tingling and like kind of numb. It's like rooting around inside of a fucking pumpkin, except all the pumpkin seeds are organ sized.
Got it.
Again, like
You pierce this sack. There's a slight more intense burning. You find purchase, and as you pull out, it's just like a scrap of melted professor coat, almost fused with just flesh, as the acidic nature of the creature's stomach has dissolved most of.
found Farnsworth, you guys.
So insensitive.
Very Zodell. I like that.
Guys, look. Guys, I found him.
Take another +5 experience because that's awesome. It just makes me chuckle.
Oh my
What is
God.
everybody else doing? Oh, Falconer, because you were assisting, you were also like pulling back like spine and rib cage. You can take 5 experience for the added chuckles.
Nice.
Man.
So Farnsworth is dead?
Sounds like it.
I think
Yeah.
he looks kind of dead.
I mean, if he's just goop at this point.
There was a lot of like flesh-covered greenish goop dripping off of what you pulled out of the stomach.
I mean, the first thing you
What's great? I wanted to swallow one of you so bad, not in a sexual way, but these toads, when grappled on their next action, slurps you up.
Oh.
And nobody got slurped up. And I was so mad about it. Because when you go into the stomach, you take 3d6 acid damage.
Wow.
worth it.
So Farnsworth's been in there for a minute. You remember all those timers I had going off?
Oh no!
You guys literally had to do this.
And we were like, oh.
And there was so much combat.
You just couldn't get there in time.
There were 2 scenarios. One where Farnsworth was alive, and this one where Farnsworth is now.
A goopy pile.
He's a goopy pile.
Well, I'm gonna.
Well, it was
look
annoying
at this
anyway.
book.
Yes, you pick up the book, make an investigation check.
Oh jeez.
How's everyone's health
11.
out of?
41.
Okay.
And 19 out of 25 on that. Yeah, freaking just javelin of the gods right through Zodell, yeah.
Yeah.
Investigation, you
I'll
said?
cast a cure
Yep.
wounds on you.
9.
So you
This-
7 hit points.
This is a hefty tome.
And what were your hit points?
It's hefty.
Falconer?
It's full of symbols.
What were your hit points,
that
Falconer?
you don't
Sorry,
understand.
what?
What were your hit points? Sorry.
My hit points? I'm full health.
Oh.
23.
Well, because he went all the way down over there investigating.
Right.
Yeah, that was after he 1v1 that toad.
So what are your hit points at now?
18.
Out of 40.
Still less than half.
Oh my god, okay, I'll cast it again.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's fine.
Need a long rest.
Rastin, are you there?
Yeah.
Make an intelligence check.
Maybe we'll take a short rest. Use your hit dice.
Can someone help me with this really heavy book?
I'll walk over and like one hand just like
Booped it.
What does it say? 17.
17. You get the sense that you could probably do something about this small cave-in into these catacombs.
I was actually thinking that. I was like, if Professor Farnsworth is dead, I'm going to offer my services to the college while I wait for someone who's an expert in explosives to come back in the spring term.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I say as much to the group.
Your intelligence also, your intelligence check was pretty high. You get the sense that with a single tech charge, you could probably close this cave-in and prevent further water creatures from invading the catacombs and fucking up the college.
Alright, yeah, let's do that shit.
Okay, I need you to roll an attack.
Just a regular attack? I'm still confused about that.
Yep, roll an attack to see if it
Roll
hits.
a d20 to see if it hits.
It's a wall. The armor class is pretty low.
15.
15, yeah. So that hits. So you deploy a tech charge. Roll. What's the tech charge here? Roll. Where the fuck? Roll a 1d6 plus 6.
7.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. You let loose a tech charge into this rock formation and some more stuff crumbles and it kind of falls into place. There's still a small trickle of water. You feel like it might not be as secure as it should be, but it'll do for now until some specialists can come down and help patch shit up.
hold on, do I have...
Can
What's the plan from here? So we take proof of Farnsworth's body back to the college.
Hold on, can we check out the book? Yeah, I picked it up, it was heavy.
I cast mending or something?
Um,
Like the rocks to
I thought you meant on Farnsworth.
it's a cantrip, right?
yeah.
That's more for like small objects like clothing.
Or like
the leather on your backpack if it gets torn. It's not you,
Or
you
like
can't
earth
like just
trap.
mending a whole wall, especially when there's like water pressure and
I mean-
earth pressure.
So yeah, we're checking out that
Ryan,
Yep.
do
You guys are checking out the book.
I could-
look at
I could-
anything
Make an investigation check.
in
Oh no,
this?
not me.
No.
Sorry, I don't
That's
read you
why I
guys.
wasn't asking
languages do you
you.
speak?
You asked for lifting it up. I can
What?
lift stuff.
What languages do you speak?
Martial weapons, simple. Never mind.
I speak weaponry.
Common, dwarvish, and orc.
Okay,
That's
there
pretty smart.
there are
That's 3 languages, man.
there are some
That's
parts
one
of
more
this book
language
you,
than I
you
know.
recognize as Orcish and what was the other one?
Dwarvish.
Dwarvish, yeah.
Oh, you can speak to.
Yeah, thanks for asking.
Oh
yeah, you over here. Not you. Not you. Get out of here.
No, you recognize the same way that the professor did that those are markings of a specific language. You don't know what they mean.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
We definitely want to take this book with us.
Torture the book.
Okay.
Oh.
And bring the body of Farnsworth, I guess, whatever's left of it.
Yeah, I'll just take his cape, professor, whatever.
Zodell literally has like a slick, wet part of like his white professor's uniform that's like merged acidically with some flesh and like just greasy slime. There's not.
I'm sure she'll love to see it. You know.
I think you guys almost.
I don't
Guys,
really sure
we found
we'll want to
five.
see that.
Should show the dean. They're like, oh, you want to know where the professor is? He's in your fucked up basement. That's where he is.
Hey, Dean, someone left a surprise on your desk.
At 45 minutes, the professor started making death saving throws. It took you guys almost an hour and a half to get to him.
Well, I feel bad.
No,
There we go.
I feel bad
I don't.
because
Yeah, neither do I. honestly.
Zodel's just like, yeah, fuck that touchy bitch. I'm just sad I don't get to pretend to be Professor Farnsworth anymore.
I'm
All right, so you guys are leaving the catacombs.
Yeah.
You've got the book.
Yes.
Professor Farnsworth twin brother comes in. Professor Barnsworth.
Anybody
Wouldn't it have the same name?
investigating
That's how
anything?
he married.
Miss Barnes.
Searching for anything?
I don't feel like these giant toads are the type to have pocket change on them.
Are there like on any of these bookshelves? Can we see like where he might have got the book from
Yeah, is there like a
to see
missing?
if there's any other books relating
Did you say
to
this
it?
wasn't books?
These brown sections are books. Oh, sorry, Falconer, I killed you. I'm sorry.
A giant.
Yeah, so
Giant hand.
brown sections, bookcases, and they go literally from like an inch off the floor to ceiling. There are books in here. There's a big book section in here, and mostly, what's Tate's fucking name? Roston. Just he rolled really low on investigation, and he only speaks Common and Dwarvish, so.
Well, we'll go and do some investigating around town then. We'll go around, do some looky looks.
Alright, I gotta go.
Yeah.
You can wrap up for me, whatever. I'm gonna stay and help the college fix the wall.
Yep.
And find somebody that knows about explosives.
Yeah,
Sounds
absolutely. Again, thank you,
Thanks
everybody.
for joining us.
for joining, dude.
Little golf clap for Roston.
Yeah.
Tate,
I hope.
Tate, your role playing was really good, man. I am super fucking happy that you took part in this. Even if you only did this one session, this was
Fun, man.
pretty dope.
I
And
would like to partake as much as I can. I just don't know. It's just whenever I can make it, I guess.
yeah, absolutely. And we normally don't do weeknights.
A lot, so.
We normally don't do weeknights. This is a very holiday edition of.
I work in the morning and I'm up 2 hours later than I'm normally, so I'm going to bed.
Yep.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Love you,
Thanks, man.
See ya.
See you,
See
bud.
ya.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Go.
I didn't even expect him to stick around this late, because yeah, it's pushing 11:30 where he is right now.
It is.
And he has to get up at like fucking 5, 6 in the morning. He's a 40-minute commute one way, so an hour and 20 minutes of travel every day.
Brutal.
All right.
It's like having to come pick your kids up from school after work every day.
Oh, shots fired. Yeah.
Hey, if you guys want to put on the MMA gauntlets, I will watch this fight. I will
I don't even-
officiate.
What? Huh?
I'm just kidding. What are you guys doing? Who rolled the most recent investigation check? Somebody did.
I just rolled one now, and it's a 14. Looking at this book.
Looking at the book that Zodel picked up.
Yeah.
Okay, you look through it, and there's
Am I
a
still
lot of
building it,
symbols.
like some like story time, like
There are a lot of symbols. This is like a thesaurus of symbols, where on these massive pages there's a symbol and then a written explanation. A symbol, a written explanation, and it's double wide on every page. And this thing is,
Wow.
even in old parchment versions, this is a thick ass book.
It's a thick ass book.
It's a thick ass book. As soon as you start to look through it and see these explanations, there are a few you see. A symbol you would not have recognized, Riordan. And then beside it, an explanation in Elvish. some of them. Are you sharing the book? Who else is looking at the book?
I took
Yeah, it's
a
pretty much
look
right.
at it before.
So you were taking a look at it. Right. That's where we left off. As you're looking beside Riordan, as this book is open, you're also seeing a symbol, and then next to it a dash, and then something in Orcish. A few pages later, something in Dwarvish. Nothing in common. It seems to be very intentionally made to not be read by people that just speak the common tongue.
Wondering if we should leave this with Felicia, or if we should just take it and try and decipher it slowly on our own. It's like between all of us,
Yeah, we might.
I know Infernal.
Oh.
Everybody make a perception check.
It's a
23.
3 plus 2 is
16.
5.
12.
Everybody jumps as like a weird
21.
mud pocket beside this pile of stones goes and lets loose just like a burst of gas.
It's an earth fart.
I mean, we.
I just look up at
decided
Riordan and
back in the circle.
ask, do you know what any of this means? Like, I don't understand any of these symbols.
Are you looking?
Or what they
Are you looking
say.
at the book as well?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I was told.
All three. Okay. Okay.
There.
So as you look through the book, you will see a symbol, and it looks vaguely gnomish. The words next to it, not so much. It seems to be every symbol that you see that is explained in this thesaurus is written in a language other than the symbol to keep from an easy deciphering of the book.
Okay.
Are the examples all legible, or is even that in like an even more like coded?
So, depending on the language you speak, you could recognize like, oh yes, this is an Orcish symbol, and this is written in Dwarvish. Right. So you could see certain things. So you could see a symbol and be like, oh, this just means the Tempest. Right. See another symbol, don't recognize what's next to it. Same with you. You could see like an Elvish symbol and like, I recognize that this is Elvish language. And then what other language? Do you only speak Elvish in common?
Elvish? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I
Elvish.
should say down in the bottom left corner what your languages are.
Elvish common and the thieves can't.
Okay, so
kind of
you-
underworld language.
You wouldn't be able to decipher this book.
Druidic, Gnomish, and Common.
Druidic, Gnomish, and Common. So you would
There's
see
nothing in
it.
Elvish?
You would see.
Oh, there is stuff in Elvish.
There is stuff in Elvish.
Right.
You just don't have a language that corresponds with being able to understand what it means.
Mm.
It's a very hard book to decipher. All of you going together, I don't even think any of you speak Celestial. This would be a very hard book to decipher just as your crew. But
I think we need to keep it. I don't think we should give it to anyone. Like, I think
like-
we should find someone who can help us read it, but
I mean, I would suggest Felicia, but she seems to be a little scatterbrained, so.
yeah, I don't think
I don't
I think
think
she's just
she'd
an
be the
assistant.
most,
I don't
like-
know if she can.
Falconer, make a perception check.
6.
Cool.
How about back on the shelves, books that
Are there any other books? Like, can we see where? No, can we?
Six. Just got me so hard. No, just keep standing there.
Are
Oh my
there
God.
any other? Like, can we
you know, like, are there
find
any books
where he got it from?
that
Make an investigation check.
Are there any books like around?
They're
That
just like-
one.
Not one.
these are just Elven symbols?
You can see one shelf worth of books because you're so wee.
rolled a nat 20 on an investigation. So
Cool. So as the rest of you, what did you roll?
For what?
Were you investigating to see where books came from? Or were you just kind of hanging out?
Honestly, if I was looking for books, it's anything in half orc. In Orcish at all.
Yeah, so roll an investigation.
Shoot, wait there. Wait, oh. 16.
16. Okay. Yours was 1. Yours was
11.
11. Falconer, are you looking too?
Sure, I'll look.
Investigation?
Investigation 16.
16. Okay, so you... Yours was
16.
16. Zodel and Riordan. While the others fumble around, go to the shelves that were back here. And down in this chamber, where I didn't have a map for because it was only 2 inches wide, where there was an entire wall 10 foot high of books and scrolls and
And a pile that what's its name?
There's a pile on the floor.
Rastin made.
yes.
How to make knives. How to make throwing stuff.
It takes you right. Fucking seriously, I was just like, you're taking all the books, Tate?
I just want to burn them.
You guys, over the course of about 15, 20 minutes, you all start to...
I'm still holding Farnsworth too.
Yeah, you've got a gross, slippery... Oh, man. Have you ever watched Supernatural?
A bit of it. No.
Have you seen, like, one of the...
Nope.
I've seen like maybe 4 episodes of the first season.
And
But,
the Scooby-Doo one.
And
but the Scooby-Doo one's great.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the Shape Changer?
Nope.
Shapeshifter? Okay.
Okay.
Anyway. Imagine somebody's skin just fell off their body.
Cool.
That's what you're holding.
cool.
So you mean I could just like... Hey guys, it's me Farnsworth. Guys, I'm back.
Make a charisma check.
Oh boy.
Bunsen Honeydew here.
A charisma check, yeah. What was it? I didn't see.
8.
8? I want all of you to roll a d20.
Oh god. What did I do?
I got a 10.
14.
I got a 6.
I got it too.
This is so fascinating. Okay, so Falconer and Riordan
Oh no.
burst out laughing.
See, you guys get it.
Falconer?
Come on.
You're laughing because this kind of reminds you of like orc hunts in your past in the military and some fucked up shit that troops under you used to do.
What?
And you couldn't help but like go back to your tent after the fact and chuckle. And you haven't laughed like this in a long time.
What?
Riordan, you've just done like a lot of hunting and slicing creatures up, just like learning how to sneak in rogue style. And it's not beyond like you and your father's stories to have just been like, and then like throw a piece of meat at one another. You and you just turn and look. Oh, and you just turn and look at these two like.
What do you mean me? I'm doing.
Oh yeah,
He's the
you
one
did.
doing
You
it.
did this. Sorry.
You guys are so weird.
You do. So you do this. They bust out laughing. You're loving it.
Yeah.
You two are just
Disgusting.
looking back like, what the holy ever living fuck?
Guys, it's me, Farnsworth.
Disapproving dad look.
I need.
That's dying over there.
Riordan and Falconer, you guys both get a D4 inspiration dice.
I'm inspired.
You two, I'm gonna come up with something for later because I don't even know. A D inspiration dice? You both avoid conversations with Zodel for like 2 days. Oh my god.
Man.
Where were we at? Investigations?
We're investigating
I was looking
bookshelves.
for
Okay.
some stupid book or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, so accumulatively, you guys found like the big book. Accumulatively, all the other books in the place, like you need to speak more than 2 languages, sometimes more than 3 languages to be even able to decipher a couple of lines of the book. Yeah, over here, lots of forging. People that thought that they knew how to do better than professionals because they were professors. In here, just like a lot of religion texts. Did you make an investigation check for those books?
It was garbage.
Right, okay, yeah. So just like you just see stuff and like occasionally you recognize like the name of a god or a cult or a religious sect based on whatever. Did you make an investigation check?
Yeah, and you said I was too short.
Oh yeah, you rolled bad.
Yeah, I think we should just take the book back with Farnsworth. Back up.
Back with guys,
Farnsworth is this fucking puppet!
take it to the streets. The people need to see.
What are you guys doing? Tell me what you're doing. I don't know what to do from here. I need more context.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think we should probably.
I go to 16. What am I doing? I'm checking for half-orc
Yeah,
stuff
like
and
these
Farnsworth
guys-
stuff.
Okay,
Roll
16 on
16,
investigation.
yeah.
Okay. You find. Thank you. I was waiting for something.
Yeah, like those 3 rolled really good on their investigations.
Who rolled good? I got lost in the joke. I couldn't remember
16,
shit.
16.
Not 20.
Oh, net 16, net 20.
Okay, nat 20. Riordan, you find.
Room for Squares signed by John Mayer in the background?
I went back to general music, yeah. Investigation. You were investigating books.
Yep.
Okay, so at the back of one shelf, as you're touching tomes and books, you feel a little click against your pinky.
What?
As you lean down, you find and release a compartment. About 24 spiders
Gross.
come crawling out. Small spiders. They dissipate after about a foot of movement and turn into mist, and into your hand falls a wand.
Okay. Alright, gang. Here's something new.
Guys, the spider stick.
16?
Yep.
As you're looking through the books, you find and pull out a drawer. You pull out a small vial. It's kind of milky white. You can go ahead and add 1 vial of universal solvent to your bag. Quicksilver was a thing of mine. I must have thought of it the day of.
Not in there?
No, I swear it was probably one of my critical role. Like I heard them do something and then was inspired, made a thing, wrote it down in the one mission, and then deleted the fucking mission like an asshole and lost what the thing did. Because universal solvent is milky white, and so is the fucking sovereign glue.
Whoa, disintegrates anything? I pour it on the ground. No,
Immediately?
No.
Pretty soon when you start staying stuff, it's gonna be canon.
No, I have to stop.
Or like we need to have a signal. Like if you do this while you say something, that's just to the DM. Yeah, you find universal solvent.
Great.
And then Falconer, you were investigating. You find a book. You recognize the spine as celestial. The very first page you open it to, there is a celestial symbol. What other language do you speak?
I am common, elvish, and orc.
Or, right. So there's a symbol you recognize as celestial, and next to it in Elvish is written God's Word.
Ooh, baby.
Gross. Fingernail.
What?
I assume you're adding that to your inventory.
Yeah, is there a specific name for that book?
You'll just need to write it down. It's just a book. Just add
Yeah.
decipherable book or some shit like that.
I'm sure if you type in book, you can find book. And then you can customize it if you want.
Yeah.
Cool.
Supernatural shapeshifter.
Yeah, now that I'm Harry Potter, I don't really know what to do. Got a wand.
Oh, you meant like
Where did you find that?
What's this?
That's
Yeah,
super-
yeah, like that.
I
Yes.
pop-
Yeah. It's
Guys.
gross.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Except there's some episodes where it's just
hell.
there's some episodes where it's just like very thick and like wet and drippy, and you can still you can still see like the
taking off
red
a
of
pair
like
of wet
muscle
jogging
tissue
pants.
underneath it.
I can imagine his face just like flat.
There is an episode of Futurama like that. Yeah.
Oh, great. I wish I didn't have one of those.
Are you gonna investigate that wand?
Yeah.
Is anybody
Wooden stick.
is
thing.
anybody proficient in Arcana?
No.
Plus 3?
I've got a +2.
For Arcana?
Guys, I've got a
Arcana
minus
check,
1.
yeah.
You can, okay, roll an Arcana check.
I'll advance you in that.
8
Do another
plus 3. Okay. That's not any better. 5.
Cool.
Seems to be a piece of wood
Mm-hmm.
that's shaped like a wand. If only we knew somebody.
Someone to look at that.
Yeah. Don't really know what to make of this.
I mean, you can Arcana check it if you want.
Yeah.
Do you have like Arcana proficiency?
I've got a +2.
Yeah, is
It's
the,
not
is
one
the
of
little
my-
circle highlighted next to it?
No, it's not.
No. Yeah. So no, you'll have to take it to someone like Polgra, somebody who can identify magical objects.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like some sort of like religious type thing. I'm proficient in religion.
Just the way that
roll a religion check.
It's
Just the way
wood,
the
I'm proficient in
spiders-
nature.
Just the way the spider's all kind of vanished. I don't know how
It's a piece
religious
of
it
wood.
is.
I could try and intimidate it out.
Yeah, intimidate the wand. Let's go.
13.
It's a piece of wood.
Okay. Can I intimidate the wand?
Yeah, intimidate the wand.
Let's go. 10.
It's a piece of fucking wood.
Oh. Right. Well.
I'm gonna count that as
I
a
said it 3 times.
I'm gonna say it's a
This
success.
wedding is horseshit.
Yeah, we'll save this for later.
Where are you
I'm
going?
gonna add it to.
Okay, I'll try and insight check the wand.
Okay.
How do you add inventory again? Manage inventory?
Yep.
Okay, let me.
Okay,
What'd you roll?
I'm gonna start heading back up.
9? Oh no. Guys!
It's a wand. I'm sorry.
Guys, I think it's like wood or something. This thing is crazy.
There's so many kinds of wands in here. Wow.
There's a bunch.
I'm just gonna go
Just
with
use
this.
the regular one, and then once
So
we
just-
figure out what
Just
it
write
is-
down that you have it, and then when
It's not a. Is
when
it
it's
wand?
identified, you'll know what it is.
Yeah.
I guess you know what I could do is I could just like make magical placeholders. So you guys could just like add like, oh, this is a sword, add it to my inventory, and then like later if it's a magical thing and you find out what it is, then it's just like add this sword that does this bullshit to your inventory.
Yes.
That's a lot of work. I love it.
Yeah.
I have nothing better to do at work. All right, what are you guys doing?
I mean, I don't really know.
Going to bed.
Let's just go back upstairs, I guess.
You guys are just hanging out, grabbing books. There's a couple good.
Probably tell Felicia what happened to the professor.
Mm-hmm.
Make another perception check. Fuck your death.
Just hanging out by his lonesome by the door.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I mean,
Let's go back up.
it's just like,
I think we should inform Felicia and the dean about
what's been.
what's been happening
Transpiring.
underneath their nose.
Cool.
Let them
So you
know
guys-
about the hole.
About the
that
Chamber
still
of
needs
Secrets
to be-
down there,
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
You guys are
Basilisks.
with Rostin in tow. You guys are making your way back up that hallway to the stairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. As you get about 10 feet from the double doors that Zodell tried to push through, and then you did push through, you just hear,
Oh no.
Hello.
Guys, where do I hide the...
hello. As you pull the doors open, Felicia almost falls in on you, and she like cowers back, her eyes wide. Oh, okay, I was just tapping here. Didn't know if you guys had gone down. Didn't want to be too loud. Is everything okay? I was afraid to come down since the professor hasn't come back. But you have a lot of different liquids on you guys. You
Don't do it.
Oh, there's blue and red. And what happened? Was there a pasta party? Why the blue? I don't understand. What?
Very fun.
Right.
I don't know how to tell you this.
There was a breach and some creatures got in
Oh
to the
no.
catacombs.
No. What kind of creatures? Like badgers and foxes?
Giant
Toads and
crabs.
crabs and spiders.
Oh no. This is just like my cousin's wedding all over again. I don't know. What do you mean? What happened? Did you find the professor? Can you...
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
They did not make it.
This book is all that we have of him.
And because I'm tired of doing Felicia voice, Felicia takes the book from you guys and over dramatizing everything as you guys explain what happened as you leave. Zodell, are you choosing to show the Farnsworth flesh at all, or are you just...
I hate that you called it the Farnsworth.
I'm also just gonna take the book back. from
I-
Felicia.
Okay.
Zodella is gonna contemplate, think.
As you're walking,
Don't do
because I rolled a perception check of nat 20,
No!
Felicia, as
She's like-
Arya is holding the book open,
What's that on your hand?
while Felicia is like just trying to come to grips with things, and you're trying to just like hit this book, like languages.
I never should have received
She
that
kind of like covers her face, looks back, and she sees the wet
He's like
flesh.
sliding on the ground.
The wet flesh and white coat remnants that are still on Zodell's hand in the shape of a puppet. And she immediately stops. I need you to roll a nat 20.
In general,
Just roll a nat 20.
Dad, give me your best dice ever. Get it.
There's not this one.
Hand it over. Hand it. You're about to watch a perfect nat 20. 18.
18. Okay.
Nat 18. Good enough. That's
17.
Wow.
Haven't touched it.
Yep.
She turns,
Does she laugh?
looks at your hand.
Gosh, I hope not.
Her eyes go big and wide, and she does.
Oh, she's gonna puke on you.
Oh yeah, like that's the worst thing that has happened to me all day.
What
I don't
did-
care.
What did you make that puppet out of? That's grotesque. It's dripping. I don't understand. Or do you make better puppets in the future? Oh my goodness. This symbol in the book as she continues to follow Arya. She was gonna straight up call City Guard on you right there. You
Let's
outrolled
just
that by 1.
Let's get away.
Let's just walk away from Zodel here.
I was straight up just like the next palace guard she saw. She was going to be like, he's a murderer! She's a murderer! She's got flesh in her hands!
Hey, unrelated bonus to my Farnsworth impression.
Don't do any Farnsworth impressions.
No, I'm done. I'm over.
Don't do that.
I regret. I
don't
don't even know
want-
I still had it on.
I don't want the whole city's guard to come and kill you guys. Okay,
Sorry.
you're following. As you get back to Farnsworth's office, all right. If the professor survives,
He
As-
could be still.
as
I just have to be really
Felicia,
good.
she sadly, and
We
she
get the
she
birdies.
she dips into the professor's stash in his desk, and her cheeks grow rosy, and she offers it to the group as she offers. Make a perception check. 13. You notice no matter how much she keeps offering you and everyone else, there seems to be a multitude of bottles in Professor Farnsworth's bottom drawer. Like, she pulls out a flask to start, and then like a glass Mickey that's not opened, and then like a bottle of wine, and she's constantly offering as she's like looking at these books and like lamenting and reading, and she keeps offering you gold for your, so like, thank you, and like, oh, what am I gonna tell my higher ups? Thank you. I don't even. Oh, this symbol means fucking fate. Oh, that's not the one. That doesn't match. Takes a couple of hours, and when she finally starts eating some crackers, she has managed to decipher 2 of the symbols in your guys' brand.
Well, that's exciting.
What are they? Can I just put in Farnsworth skin?
Yeah, absolutely.
In
You're not gonna
inventory,
keep it, are you?
I don't know, it's kind of cute.
No, it's not cute.
it is an atrocity.
Yeah, that's what they said to the garbage pail kids.
Yeah.
Give his remains so someone can bury something.
You know what?
Well, I'm sorry if we're not.
I want everybody except for Zodel to make a persuasion check.
Okay, F-A-R.
You just roll a d20.
Oh, yeah.
12.
11.
20.
6.
11.
20,
11.
11,
12.
12.
18.
Literally everybody.
What did you roll?
6.
You get the sense that your party might be a little unhappy.
Okay, well, where do I put it?
Turn
A
it over to
garbage?
the university. It's his it's his remains.
I throw it at him. I don't want to do it.
Ah! You throw like his wet.
It's
Again, what do you want me to do?
It's like a football-sized
remains.
piece of just like human flesh, like this, with
Yeah,
like some
football
wet
Football. Football. 10 hut.
Buy like a box or something to put in the remains.
10 hot. You two, I want you to both take 10 experience.
Oh no.
And I want everybody to note this on both of their next rolls. No matter what their rolls are, they have disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, because this was too much. This turned into an argument.
Where do I put it? I have to put it in my bag, so I have to title it Farnsworth Skin.
We're telling the university what happened. Turning over his remains.
Do you expect me to just hold it in my hand?
No, I'm saying it's.
We're gonna
You
deal
don't
with
need
it
to
right
write
away.
it.
Let
It's
me
kidding.
let me write down Farnsworth Skin so I can put it in my bag.
No, you're not putting him in your bag.
Where do I put it?
We're handing it over to the university.
I'm not holding it this whole time.
Yeah, you guys have been like waiting for Felicia for like 3 hours to decipher shit while drinking. So,
Well, here, put them in this waste basket. All empty. Here. No, don't throw them.
bad news, everyone.
From 3. Kobe.
He's got the most important news that we've ever gotten with these symbols, and you guys are dealing with a dead fucking piece of body in a
You're
trash can.
seriously about to learn like what 2 of the symbols mean, and you guys are just like, I don't want this wet, gross
Playing fucking
flesh.
hot potato with a dead guy, dude.
It might as well just be like somebody's face carved off. Just like, you want this face? No, I don't want this face. It's wet. No, I don't want to put that on. What do we do with it? I'll turn it into someone. Well, who's holding it till then?
Holy shit.
I'm just saying, if I have to put it in my bag, I have to title it something.
Don't. Just remember
Just-
you have it.
Well, I can't.
Take notes.
Give it to me. Give me the flesh.
Good. I
Okay.
hand it over.
Okay, you don't throw it this time.
I wish. No,
I'm going to put it into this container.
Okay,
I found it. I emptied whatever was in
make
it.
an
out
investigation check.
not the fire wine.
with disadvantage.
Oh yeah, with disadvantage, yeah.
Uh,
That was a 10 plus something.
It's 11 plus 2 is 13.
Great way to burn a disadvantage. Yeah, there's a wastebasket right beside the fucking desk.
I'm going to empty it out and put his remains in it.
Ski, stop laughing! You're killing me!
Here lies Professor Farnsworth. Piece of trash.
Oh man.
Christ.
I'm a little sad I don't get to do Farnsworth voice anymore. I wasn't good at it, but it was fun. Alright. You learn. If you guys look at the picture of your symbol, there are a number of symbols. Felicia, after several hours of loose studying, getting a little tipsy and lamenting her former boss, learns that the 4th symbol means trapped.
How many symbols are there in total?
You should know that
1,
from
2,
last
3,
time.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
16
13,
or something, isn't it?
14. And then the overall symbol of it together. The 7th symbol means blood.
Cool.
And what fucking time is it now?
Yeah.
11. I think that's a good start. I was hoping we were going to get way farther than this tonight. I always forget how long combat takes.
I got
Wow,
14 outer runes and 1 large center symbol.
15 outer runes?
14.
14.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
said.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had this written up a long time ago. I just kind of like I forgot that I wrote it out.
Inner symbols?
No, 14 around and then the
One middle.
One.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Log fight! Alright. Oh, I'm real mad that. Make a trip to Polgaris. Make a trip to Polgaris, real quick. Just real quick.
Sure.
Just for me.
I want to recheck out that Polgar's place. No reason. I just feel like it. Guys, let's go to Polgar's right now. I'm bored.
Got this wand. Check this wand out.
Yeah,
That's exactly why. Because I've been priding myself on the magical items, and there just wasn't enough time for you guys to identify it. So, before you go take whatever your next rest is, whoever has the wand
Rye.
Yeah.
has the wand of web.
The wand of web.
I just really like the magical item reveals, especially since I've made so many of them. I didn't make this one. This one's straight out of the
While we're at
DM guide.
While we're at Pulverize, is there any other artifacts that she's gotten hold of?
Not since the... If you're making quick inquiries, Magnus, the thermal lens that she had has been sold. It's no longer in stock. Let me check.
Told you to keep that woman.
She also promised that she couldn't. Oh, you know what I can do right now? That would make me so happy. This will make me so happy. And it's because it's a Polgara thing that I had always planned from the beginning.
Right.
You inquire about magical items. And I promise this is the last thing.
Yeah.
You inquire about magical items. There's been some disturbance at sea, some misshipments. There's some sort of mark being put out soon. I'm not sure. I've talked to whatever her name is at the Bestialum. Captain Blissel as well. Even Brock Halfhand has been seen visiting both places. There's something afoot, something large. I have, as a result, received this as an offhand artifact, but I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to sell it. It's a bit peculiar. I think I would much rather send it out with someone who can properly... Well, maybe properly is not the right word, but you can decide if it's something of use or not, and if not, you can always bring it back for destruction. I would like whoever wants to hold it
Well, what is...
to add the animated bag of holding to their inventory.
Animated bag of holding?
Manage inventory?
It's just a one thing, right? Like, it's not for everybody. It's just
It's a
one.
one thing.
Okay.
Whoever is adding it to their inventory, I would really appreciate if they read out loud.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've got the one, so.
This bag has an interior space considerably larger than its outside dimensions, roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. The bag can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. The bag weighs 15 pounds, regardless of its contents. Retrieving an item from the bag requires an action. If the bag is overloaded, pierced, or torn, it ruptures and is destroyed, and its contents are scattered in the astral plane. If the bag is turned inside out, its contents spill forth unharmed, but the bag must be put right before it can be used again. Breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures, minimum 1 minute, after which they begin to suffocate. Placing a bag of holding inside an extra-dimensional space created by a handy haversack, portable hole, or similar item instantly destroys both items and opens a gate to the astral plane. The gate originates from where one item was placed inside the other. Any creature within 10 feet of the gate is sucked through it to a random location on the astral plane. The gate then closes. The gate is one way only and can't be reopened. This bag of holding makes noises when you put things in or take things out, often a burp or a gag as you reach in and out.
This is the animated
The
part.
bag can also tell jokes, give sassy life advice, sing songs on request, and complain. The bag can only make noise when the flap is open, so as long as it's closed, stealthing isn't a problem. It talks.
It's a good little companion.
Totally yours.
Definitely.
Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely.
So this bag of
I know where we can put the Farnsworth.
This animated bag of holding, the reason Polgara can't sell it is that when you open its flap to reach inside, it's like, hey, what's going on? And then if you reach inside it, it's like, and then you pull something out and it's like, cool, yeah, so you want to hear a joke? So there was some misenchantment that happened, which is why Polgara was just like, I can't sell this. So, I mean, help yourself. It's a bag of holding. It does the bag of holding things.
It's just a little janky.
It's just like, yeah, you open it up and you're just like, and it's like, want to hear a joke? And then I was like, I actually tried to name Alexa
Bag of holding.
to give her a backup nickname, but you have to go into it.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Thank you.
We know.
You have to go like into the app and like change its nicknames
I
things.
can do that.
Right. So I was like, during D&D sessions, you could just be like, animated bag of holding, tell me a joke. And then it would just be her doing that.
That would be awesome.
Right? But then also just like every time you reach into it, it's like, okay, what'd you get? Trying to keep it fresh and funkalicious.
Zodell would hate it, but Xander loves it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Too big for me to
Zodell
carry,
would
so.
get so annoyed by
And
that
that's
bag.
why I need to. That's why it needs to be. I need it.
Just gets mad and just purposely starts ramming her
Just
fist
punching
down
him.
his throat.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I love it. Animated bag of holding. It was, I think, in the top 7 things that I created ever for our campaign.
Most people call it a tool. Zodell calls it a stress toy. So,
There you go. And then you open
it's not real, is it? It doesn't like.
It's
What do you mean?
It's like if they
real?
put a voice. It's like if they put a
not
voice box in
living.
a doll.
It's like the
Does
sorting
it come with
it's like the
kind
sorting
of.
hat.
Does it come with a conscience? Is this like a live creature, or is
it's
this like a
kind of like
token?
it's kind of like a Mr. Meeseeks.
Does anybody want a mint?
Nice.
Whoa.
It's kind of like Mr. Meeseeks. Its whole purpose.
Well, that turned out bad. I don't want.
That's
Yeah, it's just kind of like a perpetual, just like, this is my job, so I talk, and I know jokes, and whatever, but it's not like, if you hit the bag, you're not going to hurt it.
Great. Wondrous.
Yeah.
So, short rest, you said? Or.
So, yeah, like, as you make your way out, you go to Polgro's, get the wand identified. You guys got yeah, so...
Are you gonna say goodbye to
everybody make note.
No.
Yes, Rustin is staying at the college.
Right.
He like says, "Come back, grab
Can we
me,"
give the skin to him? I don't.
We handed the skin over to the dean.
What was that encounter like? How did that? Oh goodness.
What the hell is this?
Eat it. I gave it to him. Remember? Yeah. What's in the bag?
What? It's here. You were looking for your professor. Here he is. He was down in the catacombs where your poor construction spewed forth monsters that ate him. This is all that's left of him.
What in the blue blazes are you talking about? Monsters and professors. This is a bag of skin and wet. Yuck.
See the name tag? The little professor, the jaunty professor cap? Look at that mole right there.
Gross.
I feel like I need to make like either a deception or
I
a
am cheering-
persuasion check
Persuasion.
at disadvantage.
I am cheering him on. Can I help him? I've never seen this side of Magpie before.
Okay, yeah, you can
Freaking magpie.
assist. Roll
My Maggie. He's all
roll
grown up.
a persuasion check, a sympathy persuasion check with advantage.
5.
Wait, with
Five.
advantage? With
6
advantage.
plus probably 2.
Hold on, wait, advantage?
I don't care where you get your fish trimmings. This isn't the docks. Take this bag away from me. Ugh. I'm sorry.
I wish I could.
Whatever.
I wish I could have puppeted
I
it.
was.
I-
There was a part of me that, after the death, was just like, if this sort of scenario happened, that he would recognize, and he was gonna laugh, and then I was hoping you were gonna punch him. But it's too late. He walked away. You have a bag of flesh. And as you guys make your way, assumingly, to... It's midday. It's like 3 in the afternoon. Our restaurant
Find
for
some place on the grounds of the university and just dig a hole and.
okay.
Where do you think I like dug up all these kids and now you're like, let's just ditch the body?
It's not a body at all.
What are we supposed to? I'm sorry I reached in the frog, okay? Just let me clear my conscience. I have this literal, like, it's this blanket now. Can I turn him into a blanket?
If you want, yeah,
That is
make
so
best
fun.
guess.
Already in a hole. Felicia, if his family comes looking for him, he's here.
Okay.
On the quad, where the people play
And
sax.
unbeknownst to the rest of you, as you progress through your story,
Professor Farnsworth?
every other day for the next 3 years, Felicia would go out and eat her lunch next to Professor Farnsworth's grave. Also, Felicia is now your main deciphering contact.
Makes sense.
Oh, wow.
She deciphered, in a matter of hours, 2 of the symbols that
Didn't you say Farnsworth would have done 4?
Mm-hmm.
But he had been down there for 2 days almost.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm just gonna get her all liquored up.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna work better when she's
You
drunk.
have the book in your inventory?
I took it back from her.
And that. Oh yeah, you didn't relinquish control of the book. I didn't.
No.
I didn't think you had. And that is where Amour Ventis will take its break.
Oh boy. And we're gonna do a break.